This is week 2 with my tower garden, and I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with the growth that I've seen this week. I want you to look at this lettuce blend. I've got 6 of those on my tower garden. Now this time last week it was half this size. Now here you can see I'm really getting some growth out of my snow peas. They've doubled in growth during this last week. It's incredible. The only thing I'm still having a challenge with is my basil. But it still looks healthy, even in the stage that it's in, so I'm going to leave it alone. I've got a tomato here reaching to the cage, so that tells me I'm going to be having to string this joker up here in the near future. My beefsteak tomatoes, they look good, but they're getting a little yellow in the leaf. So I've decided to add a little more nutrients in my tower garden down here, which you add by lifting that little cap down there that says tower garden, and then you just add the nutrients that you needed. During the past 2 weeks, this tower garden only used 4 gallons of water. I refilled it up this morning, added the minerals, checked the pH on it. The pH is still good. So the yellowing of the leaves has less to do with the pH balance and more needing nutrients. So that's why I went ahead and added more nutrients to it this morning. Over here you see my pepper plant. It's growing very well. My cucumbers are going crazy here. Look at this. This is just 2 weeks into the tower garden, guys. Look at this growth. It's incredible. Okay? Now, when I put in this spinach initially, I bought it from the store. And you can see there's some sick leaves on here. And this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pick these leaves off, because it helps the rest of the plant to grow healthy. But you got a lot of new leaves growing all around the garden here. And that shows me that it's really starting to take off, my spinach. Below that is my layer of kale. And it's doubled in size during this last week. Now guys, I'm going to tell you something. This is the truth. I am no gardener. As a matter of fact, I don't have a green thumb, I have a brown thumb. If you give it to me and tell me to grow it, it's going to die. But it's just my luck. However, as you can see, the tower garden is doing wonderful. This is just 2 weeks into it. And I expect over the next week to 2 weeks that there'll be a lot of things I'm going to have to string up, including the snow peas and the tomatoes and a few other things. But anyway, people have asked me, how much time do you have to spend on your tower garden a week? The truth is, I spend a lot more time admiring it than I do working on it. Let me show you a little trick my mentor showed me, Miss Mona. You see how white this is? Anything going wrong, you're going to be able to see it right away. Take care of it as it comes in, and you're not going to have to do a lot of spraying of pesticides and chemicals and stuff that makes otherwise healthy plants toxic to the body. No, this is beyond organic, my friends. This is beyond organic. And if you want one of these, for all my friends in the low carb movement, if you want one of these, everything I got in here is low carb. Nothing in here would be considered high carb. If you want one of these, hook me up. I'll be happy to help you with that process. Anyway, this is week 2. I'll be back in 1 week to show you the progress from this next week. Thank you and God bless.